Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this Hearthstone budget deck guide, I'm going to take a look at Face Hunter. Yes, all the talk of the town is on Beast Hunter, but Face Hunter is still a perfectly valid option. Face Hunter can still win a lot of games and it can be built completely on a budget. It doesn't have access to the whole Wild Seed package. I mean, if you build it on a budget, then Spirit Poacher is the only part of the Wild Seed package that you have access to. But you have access to some other sweet cards too, like Frenzied Fangs. Note that Frenzied Fangs, 2 mana, summon 2/2/1 bats. You don't have to infuse Frenzied Fangs in order for that to be good. That's one of the strong points of the card. Many infused cards really want to be infused, but this one just doesn't mind too much. And then finally at the top end at 8 mana, there's Collateral Damage. Deal 6 damage to 3 random enemy minions, excess damage hits the enemy hero. And that is really a card that allows this deck to close out games. So once you have exhausted all of your other options, there's still collateral damage to come. There are a couple of nice synergy picks in this deck, because you have Click Clocker and you have K9tron, so they work both ways. You can Click Clocker if you have K9tron in your hand, K9tron gets the buff, or on turn 2 you can K9tron and Click Clocker is one of the better draws from that, because Stretch, if it's a 1-cost minion, summon it, so Click Clocker you could get it out from that one. Then there's also pretty hilarious, the Merc Scribe, Naga's Pride. Merc Scribe, Battlecry, your next spell you play cost 1 less, and Naga's Pride, summon 2/2/2 Lionfishes. If you play the Naga while holding this, give them +1/+1. So that's actually a combo that I keep if I'm on the coin. If I'm on the coin, I can coin out Merc Scribe on turn 1 and follow that up with the Naga's Pride on turn 2, and that's a really powerful opener. Other than that, you typically are sometimes able to get this in a game, sometimes you get the Vicious Slither Spear and play Naga's Pride later, but when you're on the coin, then that opener is just phenomenal. As for the mulligans with this deck, well, there's that one combo with Merc Scribe and Naga's Pride, but other than that, Click Clocker, Iron Deep Trog, Vicious Slither Spear, your 1-drops, and if you have 1-drop, then Doggy Biscuit. You can also consider Ramming Mount sometimes. Ramming Mount is a useful buff, but you need to think about how do you curve into that Ramming Mount? What do you do on each turn in order to be really able to keep it? But 1-drops into Doggy Biscuit, that just always works. And this deck can even contest some of those Renathal decks, as you can see in the gameplay footage, because this is what it looks like in action. We'll see. Alright, Click Clocker into K9tron. Not a bad start. It could be Enrage. It could be a Charge Warrior. I have a Strupper. It's Pirates. Oh my goodness. That one I did not see coming. But okay. Could you do best budget standard decks video on YouTube? There aren't a lot of budget decks now out there. Like Aggro Druid is by far the best one. K9tron or the Scribe to try to get to Naga's Pride. Scribe could get me Naga's Pride next turn, together with the K9tron. Right. I can still get Naga's Pride next turn by playing Coin Scribe Naga's Pride next turn. So we can play the K9tron this turn. That gives me the most stats for this turn. It opens up that Scribe. I mean, it has to be Coin Scribe. We can also just Doggy Biscuit here. But Scorpion and Rated Dog, some kind of control Quest Warrior. That's crazy talk.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
take down that one and go face a little. Let's see. Now I don't have the Divine Shield though. One way was to try to protect the Divine Shield. Crazy stuff.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
That was the worst wild seed to get here. Be that as it may. I'll try to hit some face. They should have the damage dealing spells though. What? Would they have a 2 damage AoE spell? Okay, I really didn't expect that. But of course that was randomly generated. So as a randomly generated card it makes more sense. That was good random. That was a good randomly generated card right there. Which card do I want to draw next? Running amount, I guess. Won't be able to use it this turn though. I would have to have something survive until next turn. Not looking good. I don't think this will work. I think Warrior has a board clear here. Well, not a board clear, but it's close enough. That's tough. No, I don't have quite enough. This also lines up a little bit poorly. Six damage to 3 random enemy minions. I don't think they are going to have 3 small minions there. That's quite unlikely. Need to keep playing until potentially they will have minions on the board. I mean more than just that mutinous. They have more than just mutinous on the board? They actually do. They actually do. Today legend. Nah. They actually have more than just mutinous on the board. It's still not quite enough. Still not quite enough. It's 7. But their hero power negates mine.
We're gonna need more gunpowder.
Collateral damage will be fine next turn. I want to push this 7 now. Alright. They have 11 damage here. That's meaningless. Whee! Hunted that base. Alright, up against a Paladin. Let's go. Trog, Nets, Little Spear, Ramming Mount. These should be good. I'm a believer. Can it be turn 1 Trog? Can also be turn 1 Slither Spear. In the turn 2 Trog, Nets. I'm on the coin, so turn 1 Trog could be followed by coin mount. Let's see how it goes. Alright. So control Paladin it is. Kept 2 cards. If they get to Cariel, then that's gonna be a huge problem, so I would have to be able to do stuff before they manage to reach Cariel. Nothing yet, fine. And we're gonna Trog. And then I have the opportunity to do coin mount.
Reporting for duty.
Could also save the coin. Do Slither Spear Nets. Or even just double Slither Spear. That's actually not bad at all. I can do this. This is totally fine. Double Slither Spears. Alright. So I can do Ramming Mount. I can do Nets. I can do both of those things. So coin. We're gonna do the Nets. Half goes to face. Then we're gonna do the Ramming Mount. Kill this one. And push base damage. Okay. Next turn I don't have anything great.
True strength comes from within.
Right. Respell. So I have a few options here. I think we're going into Fangs and Hero Power. I'm just trading away the Trog. Let's trade away the Trog. The Trog is not important. And push. But obviously, Paladin kept 2 cards. If one of those cards is Cariel, then once we get to Cariel, it's gonna get really tricky. They could find like a city tax to kill the bats. So lots of bad things can happen. Alright, they got a buff to their hand. Bad Doggy Biscuit. Doggy Biscuit here. Then Naga's Pride. And I believe I'm going to use this one to take the trade. And these are going to the dome. Okay. But they now have a buffed minion. And I'm still 3 turns away from collateral damage. And if collateral damage happens once they're already Cariel, then it doesn't help that much. All those city attacks. Equally kind of things that can happen. Did they manage to randomly discover a city tax? It was a real city tax, but still.
Reporting for duty.
Ouch. There's a quick shot, but I have to push everything in the face here. It won't be enough though. It just won't be enough. I just can't push in the damage. 2 more turns before collateral damage. And that's probably like Carriel or something. Carriel just instantly wins. Ooh. That taunt minion. Maybe there's something with the collateral damage, but I would need like aim shot top deck here to get some damage in right now. Let's see. Doggy Biscuit is not enough. But I can trade it. I can trade the biscuit and see if I can find something else. That's probably not going to be enough. Doesn't look promising. Okay. They can trade away the smaller minions, even if they don't have Carriel. And if they have Carriel, obviously, then they're just not taking damage anymore. One card that was kept, not used for 7 turns. I mean, it has got to be Carriel. What else could they possibly keep that they don't play?
Reinforcements with me.
That was surprising. Does it have to be the collateral damage? What else could it be? I don't know of anything else that it could be. Get them down to 5. Get them down to 5. I have no cast a spell while holding the terror coil. So if I top deck an aimed shot, I can actually deal a lot of damage. They don't have Carriel. They actually don't.
With every step,
Please don't discover the healing spell. Holy Mucky roll. That would be terrible for me. Alright, they get to discover again. Please no healing. I need the aimed shot. Bobnets can also do. Alright. They couldn't heal this turn. If they could have healed, they would have healed. Alright. Here it is. It's a victory. Whew. Sometimes. Alright, let's go against another hunter. They're probably going to be a beast hunter. Whereas I am just playing face, so if they get those taunt walls up, then that's gonna be tricky. I'm also missed on the 1-drop. At least so far, there's still a chance. A little full mulligan for the 1-drop. Really tried to get that. Nah, I missed the 1-drop. Okay. Well, I have like scribe into Bobnets. It's an option here. Depends so heavily, of course, on what sort of turn 1 they have. They had nothing. I think I need to go with the fangs now. This puts the most power on the board. 4 potential damage. Trog, even if they use the coin, it's just 2 damage, 2 Trogs. They kept everything. Oh, it's a rogue. Oh. That was a surprise. We're going Naga Sprite next turn, right? And Bobnets this turn. I believe so. Trog. Scribe. We Bobnets that. Followed by Bobnet's face. These are going to the dome. Pow pow. And next turn we will have a couple of trees coming. 3 mana. So let's see. What does the Thief Rogue have? Okay, well... 2 secrets. 2 rogue secrets. A little bit scary, I suppose. Need 1 more infuse for that one. I think we're just going with the Naga Sprite here. And hitting face. Alright, now they get to discover a secret from another class. Hope it's not Explosive Trap, but the odds of Explosive Trap are pretty low. Alright, a Mage secret. So many options. What that could be. Counter spells, objections. Well, we'll see. It's also possible that I might just have my board full. So, yeah, looks like my board is going to be full. Right? Well, it rolls out a bunch of stuff, but it is also dealing damage. This board is also dealing damage all the time. So, like, it's not like they can afford to chill forever. There's all of this. Pow pow. Right, next up. Let's see. So can your opponent's hand to shuffle into their deck? Well, they are going to shuffle the collateral damage, right? Yep. Figured as much. V2-6 Taunt. How about that? They could have a counter spell. Doggy Biscuit gives this 5 attack. I think a couple of these will have to attack first, so that will do the fangs first. And then the biscuit. On this one, might as well do the biscuit here. And we'll have 3+1. And these are going straight for the dome. And hero power as well. Well, they got the double cross, but they are also at 7 health. They have either objection or explosive runes. They have something against minions, but they need a whole bunch more, right? 6 mana. We meet all of these. Raboto is not enough, right? It's not enough. Boom. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.